Well, at the break we decided we needed a good start to be able to chase that total down in 40 overs and to get a bonus point. And so we did. We got a great start with the opening pair, and then Gautam and myself getting a crucial 100 in partnership after that set the game really well for us. We always, thought that just look for one boundary and over and just keep playing one over at a time, and you never know if you need 100 of the last 10 in a 2020 game. It's very gettable, so we took it as two 2020 games. Probably get 120, 130 runs in the first 20 and then go for it later on, and that was the plan, and we executed it really well. We wanted to have the wickets in hand, and we decided to keep our power play, and Sri Lanka not taking their power play really helped us, because we knew in the end 10 overs of power play with a small side boundary, it's going to be really difficult to control the runs on a good wicket. So I think that decision also went in our favor. Well, he's a very difficult guy to get away, so once you get on top of him, you make sure you stay on top, because he's one guy. They persisted with him even when he went for 24, because they know he can get them a wicket any point of time. So he's one sort of bowler that if you get on top of him, as I said, you need to stay on top. And I was hitting the ball well, and he was bringing it in, and that's my natural release shot, and probably got the balls in the right areas, because once you start executing the shots, it's not easy for the bowler to get Yorkers right, and I knew that he's going to go for Yorkers because he needs wickets. Has to be the best, especially not probably the way I batted that too, but the kind of game we were playing and the kind of situation we were in, chasing 320 in 40 overs. It's happens probably 2 times in 10 games, and crunch game for us, we needed a bonus point as well. So I think that's a bigger reason than the way I batted. So to be able to do that at the right time for the team, I'm really, really happy about it. To be honest, we had nothing to lose. I mean, this was one game for us. We had to give it our all, and just wanted to enjoy as much as possible, which didn't go probably our way in the first innings. But the way we batted in the second innings, I think it's gonna lift the spirits of the team, and the mood in the dressing room is amazing right now. Initially, when I went into bat, I wasn't hitting the ball as well as I wanted to, but I spoke to MS after the last game, and he told me it's on probably 3 occasions you've been hitting the ball beautifully, and you've got out on 20. Because you're hitting the ball well, you need to stick in those tough periods when you get set, and you might be vulnerable when you get casual to get out. And he told me to just keep going in those situations, because I'm hitting the ball well, and if I'm playing well, I make sure that the team is in a good position because of me staying there. So I kept that in mind. I knew that even if I get my first 30 runs of edges, might be all singles and third man, I might be driving the ball, edging it every time, but I just have to stick in. I don't have to throw it away. Well, initially we had a plan of playing the first 10 overs of power play. Then the next 5 we would consolidate and run hard between the wickets, and take our power play, assuming that they'll take 15 to 20 as a bowling power play, and then 20 to 25 will take a batting power play. But that didn't happen. They didn't take the bowling power play. So the message came from the dressing room that you don't have to take the power play right now. Just keep playing, keep wickets in hand. And that time I told Gautam that I can feel that I'm pretty set now, and I'm feeling confident about myself that I can go for it. So you keep playing, I'll keep one end positive, and you just hold one end so we don't lose too many wickets. Yeah, it's obviously, if this was our last match, obviously it's really important for the team, for Team India, after the kind of season we've had, to have a win like this, especially in Australia. When people were saying that we are struggling all throughout, and to be able to win like this right at the end, and we hope we make the finals. But if not, we'll take back a lot of positives from this game, and just to look back and reflect what kind of players we are, and what kind of cricket we can play. So this was just telling each and every one ourselves that we can play cricket like this, and if it has to be our last game, we can take a lot of things that we can cherish from this game.
Yes, please.
Virat. Well, sometimes if you're not playing well, and if you're committing the same mistakes, you tend to go in a shell, which is really difficult to come out of. But you need to take that extra risk like we did today to come out of that shell, and now I can tell you that we have, and hopefully if we reach the finals, then you'll see a totally different Indian team out there. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna think each game is the last for us, and if we're gonna think of every game as a do or die for us if we reach the finals, and we're gonna be as expressive. I can tell you that. I can assure you that we're not gonna think twice before trying to do something, and we're not gonna hesitate. So yeah, if we do make the finals, then we are gonna play like we did today.